For those that might be feeling like they're in a rock bottom right now, or they're just burnt out or overwhelmed, what is the mindset that someone needs to overcome this feeling of rock bottom and overwhelm to finally step into their abundance?
You're here to do something. I wish I understood this sooner. And you kind of alluded to it. But the things that happen to us that hurt us the most are the most powerful tools that we have to help other people. Dude, it's so that.
Say that one more time.
The thing that hurt us the most, that gave us the most shame, that scares us the most that somebody else might find out, the thing that was most painful, is the most powerful thing you have to help somebody else transform your life, period, full stop. And I asked the question, how do I figure out my purpose? And the guy that brought me there, Philip McKernan, okay, says to me, it sits right next to the worst thing that's ever happened to you. And I don't know about you, man. Well, I know you would resonate with this. Oh, you haven't thought, but when he says that to me,
oh man,
what do you do with it? And that's why it's hard in it for somebody listening to this to go, I don't even know where that would happen. And good news is you don't need to know, but you do have to make a decision. And if you wake up and do something positive that is the opposite of whatever you're feeling, that is all you got to do. Let's just start there, and we'll decide if the next day is something we want to continue doing. It's like, do the thing tomorrow morning, but also realize that whatever you're going through could be the thing you need. This is crazy. Could be the thing you needed to go through to get you ready.
Yeah.
For what you've been asking for. So like people forget, because it's kind of had a thing and he's kind of moved on, but like he was this musician that was drinking and not multiple jobs, struggling in life, mid-30s. And he says it, he just made a decision, did two things. He said, I gave my life to God, and then I started making about other people and stopped making about myself. One video, one moment, and anybody could have that, but it sits, you can't pretend like it didn't happen, and you have to make a decision. I think I thought I knew God and I didn't know God, and then I like discovered more and more and more. And Erwin McManus, big impact. And then it was just over the years, you know, I went through the phase of like, I believe in energy and I'm spiritual and quantum and all this stuff. And then I listened to Erwin on some guy's podcast, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. You know what's wild about this and how God works? This is crazy. And not super, like today I'm like, of course. I discover his podcast, and then I get a DM on my Instagram. Somehow his son was talking to a friend that said, you need to talk to Dan Martell. So he reaches out to me, and I'm like, hey man, is it cool if I FaceTime with your dad? And he's like, yeah, for sure. And I'm sitting in the park. Yeah, he agrees to it. And I'm in the gym parking lot, and he's like, hey Dan, and my video's not working, his is, and he's walking around his house, and I can't get my freaking camera to work. And we talk, and I was like, hey man, I got some big questions for you. He's like, what's up? Hit me. Dude,
is God real?
He goes, would you be surprised to find out that I get asked that question 17 times a day? I go, now that you say it, I think that was pretty ignorant of me to think that. But, and I'll tell you what Erwin said to me. He said, hey man, just read the stories, study the man. I mean, you make your decision. Like you meet people like, and that's why like, I don't even talk about God really, but you ask and I can't not, because that's what my heart says. I think that the best way to get people introduced to faith is just by being somebody of quality that is of faith. People will be like, hey man, how do you always seem to be in a good mood? Or how did you overcome that thing? Tell me about that. And then you're like, oh, now I get a chance to tell you something. He said, just go study the story, go get to know the person. And I did. I'm an avid student. I read his book, The Genius of Jesus. Like that's the thing. It's like, so when you say, when did you, it's like, I feel like I keep discovering magic.
How has your relationship with God been of great service and support to you personally?